Good morning everyone, today I'm going to be spending 5,000 star gems so that you don't have to. But before we jump into the rest of the video, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over is today is Ultra PSO2 day, and it is going to last for the next week, so there's plenty of time for it. But the first thing that I want you guys to do is to go to your systems, get campaign items, and receive item account, and you're going to see right here Ultra PSO2 day Infinite Burst. You're going to get 100 star gems, 4 Super Fantasy Festival special scratch tickets. You can't use these yet, however just hold on to them until after the maintenance and you'll be able to use them as there will be a new scratch. We also get a 15% Fix-It enhancement success rate booster, as well as a 20% end augmentation success rate, so make sure to pick those up. Now the next thing I want to go over is the SG support items select June 2024, as well as the bridal AC scratch are going to be going away after the maintenance tomorrow, so make sure if you did want anything, you might want to pick them up. That is actually one of the main reasons why I'm going to be spending 5,000 star gems now. Why specifically 5,000 is because of all of the scratch count bonuses. As you can see, when you scratch 100 times, you get an augmentation success rate plus 40%, but that's not the thing that I want. I want this right here. Preset skill enhanced material not required requires me to scratch 95 times. This is very valuable, especially when you're trying to add like a Fix-It level 5 onto your weapon or your armor. This is very useful. Now, I'm planning to use this on the new armors. The reason for this is because you don't really need to upgrade your armors that often. You know, most people upgrade the armors maybe once every 6 months, once every year. It's not super crazy. Like if we look at my armor set, as everyone already knows, I'm still using the Octo armors. This is like almost a year old. It's really old. And so, you know, I don't upgrade my armors very often, which is why I can afford to get them all the way to Fix-It level 5, since I can chalk it up to a yearly investment. But with that being said, we are going to do 100 pulls on the SG support item select, and each 10 pull is 500 star gems. So that is 5,000 star gems in total. So let us just jump straight into it. And here we go, first 10 pull. Unfortunately, it does not look like it is a rainbow. I don't think, yep, no rainbow. We're getting, okay, we got a High Red Domina S, we got Gigas Maste S, and we got a bunch of Fix-It boosters. 3 Arms Refiners 2, enhancement success rate plus 100%, an augmentation aid plus 40%, that's pretty good. We do need a lot of these 40% boosters. I'll take that. And we're just going to be blasting through these really quick. Let's see, if we don't get, are there even rainbow items in here? Are there even featured items? I don't actually know. Let us just blast through this real quick. These are all just regular Gladiosol S. Okay, we got a Gladiosol S. But we might get Gladiosol soon, so I don't know if I should feel happy about that. But nevertheless, let us go through this. We're just going to be skipping this. I think it's faster to look through this. Mega Trial S's, these are pretty useful. That will save me a little bit of money. We got more Gladiosol S as well as Gigas Maste S. Unfortunately, not Gland Gigas Maste, just regular Gigas Maste. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Rainbow, no. Okay, let's see. High Red Domina, some preset skill protection, some boosters. We got a selector ticket though, so that is nice. We can actually select whatever we want. Sure, we'll use our selector ticket. So we can get a preset skill item protection level 4, or we can get a preset skill success rate 40%. I feel like the 40% is nice, where it just avoids a lot of RNG, or like reduces the amount of RNG. But the skill item protection level 4, this is like a guaranteed protection, which is also really nice. But the thing is, from 4 to 5, we're just going to use the replacement, right? So we should just get the 40%. Or we're just going to use the 40% instead, yep. So let us just double check, are there even, yeah, so there's no featured items here, unfortunately. That's why there's no rainbows. However, the nice thing about this SG Scratch in particular, or this banner, is there aren't a lot of bloat items. As you can see, there's not a lot of trash items. Every item in here is actually pretty good. So, you know, the Mega Trial might be considered maybe the worst item you can get, or maybe the enhancement success rate plus 10%. But nevertheless, these are still actually all pretty good items. So even though I am spending 5,000 star gems, I feel like it's a pretty decent deal because everything I'm getting here is going to be useful. I mean, you know, maybe the Gigas Mass Day might not be as useful as we do have Clan Gigas Mass Days, but it's still usable for sure. I could always help out my friends, you know, augment their stuff like that and just give them back their gear. So let's see here, Gladius Soul S again, and a bunch of protections. We got another End Augment item protection as a bonus item, so that is pretty nice. Let's blast through again, another 10 pull. We got Gigas Mass Day S, and no 40% here. We got an Astro S, which gives us 5 million EXP. That is pretty good. All right, so we are getting close to our 100 pulls. I haven't been keeping count, so I don't really know how many pulls we've done already. We got another selector ticket. Let's use our selector ticket, get another 40% booster so we can enhance our fixes easier. And let's see, how many pulls are we at? So we got 10 more pulls. Okay, so we got 2 more 10 pulls. 2 more 10 pulls and we will be done. Yep, so here's our second last 10 pull. We got no 40% here, augmentation level 2, Mega Trial S, and preset skill enhanced success rate plus 100%. Oh, that's not bad at all. Okay, that's pretty good. That's 100% chance of a fix success rate. So that's actually really good, actually. I didn't even notice that was there. All right, and this is our last 10 pull, as we will get the item that I actually wanted. And do we get anything good here? No, nope. But this is the one that we wanted. The preset skill enhanced material not required. And we also got another End Augmentation success rate plus 40%. And voila, we are now done. We don't need to spend any more star gems. As you can see, I did burn through a healthy chunk of my star gems. Half of all the star gems I had, 5,000 star gems down the drain. Now, if I do scratch another 10 times, I can get another End Augmentation item protection. However, honestly, I don't need any more, because if we go over here and if we look at my End Augment item protections, I still have 33 of them. So I think I'm in a pretty good spot, so I don't need to spend any more. But let us take a look at what we got. So out of 5,000 star gems, we got 6 Gigas Mass Day S, we got 1 High Ale Domina S, we got 3 Gladius Soul S, we got 5 High Ret Domina S, we got 4 High Kavaris Domina S, we got 4 Mega Trial S's, and then we got the enhancement success rate plus 100%. This one's sure, I guess. We got an augmentation success rate plus 40%, 2 of these, that's really good. We got 1 End Augmentation item protection. We got 1 End color change pass, sure. We got 30 preset skill item protections level 1. This is actually going to be pretty useful because, you know, I can gamble for Fixa 1s, which is pretty nice. But then again, we have the add Fixa level 1 already. So I will be using these to try to get Fixa 2, I suppose. Then we have 15 of these preset skill item protection level 2s, which I can use to gamble for Fixa 3s. I only got 1 preset skill item protection level 3 though. But this is nice. Look at all of these boosters. We got 46 10% boosters, 20 20% boosters, 3 30% boosters, and 2 40% boosters, as well as 2 100% boosters. So these are all for Fixas, by the way. So, you know, 100% chance of increasing my Fixa. That is very, very useful, very nice. And then, of course, the key item that we spent the 5,000 star gems to begin with was the preset skill enhanced material not required, because this way I can get my Fixa 4 to Fixa 5 without having to have any material. I can just use this item and I'm good to go. So really good haul over here. We are just gonna put all of this into my default storage, all of these capsules into material storage. So after spending 5,000 star gems, was it worth it? I think it really depends. If you're the average player, definitely not worth it, because, you know, you could spend 5,000 star gems on, like, you know, 2 selector tickets for your SG scratch, for fashion items, for hairstyles and other things. But for me personally, I think it is worth it since I had 10,000, so spending 5,000 wasn't going to be the end of the world. And it's also going to save me a ton of headache when I start putting Fixas or high level Fixas onto my new armors when they do get introduced eventually. So for me personally, it's not that bad of a deal, but for the average player, if you don't have a lot of star gems, definitely don't do what I just did. You might want to do maybe a couple pulls if you want, just for a couple of the bonus items, like, you know, maybe do a 10 pull so that you get the End Augmentation success rate plus 40%. That will help you quite a bit with augmenting, like, you know, that's guaranteed for 1 piece of armor or 1 weapon, that you can guarantee all of your expensive augments at 100% chance. So by obtaining one of these, that could save you quite a lot of headache. Or if you're just gambling with some expensive augments like Glangigas Maste, you know, having a 40% booster on top of one Glangigas Maste capsule, you almost have a 50% success rate. So there is that you could use it that way. So in my personal opinion, if you watch this video and you're itching to spend a little bit of your star gems, you know, maybe do a single 10 pull so that you actually get this augmentation success rate plus 40% and just call it quits there. You're good to go. At most, for the average player, maybe go down here to the preset skill enhanced success rate plus 100%. Maybe, just maybe, if you have the star gems to spend, but definitely don't go all the way to where I went at 100 scratches or 5,000 star gems unless you can afford it, because 5,000 star gems is a hefty amount of star gems and it does take me several months to make all of that back.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.